What's up, guys? So, part 2. This is our second draft. It's going to be with Marvel. So, we're going to be drafting our own Avengers team and our Masters of Evil. So, we're going to pick our Avengers team and then pit them against the Masters of Evil, and we will do exactly what we did in the last video. And if you haven't checked it out, check it out at the end. But this time I've got a couple new people. Well, one new person. We've got Lewis, of course. So anybody who's been on the channel before, you know Lewis. And Lewis won last time, but he's going to lose this one. So, you know, he may have his super knowledge back here, but he's going down. And to help me bring him down is over here, our friend Langdon. So, well,
I will not win. I will not win.
Nor that attitude.
He will play to win, though.
Landon's a good friend. He's a big Marvel guy, so maybe not as into comics as us, but he at least watches all the movies. So.
He dressed like Rorschach for a Halloween party the
other
night. So
he's a Watchmen guy as well.
Can't go wrong with that.
So anyways, we're excited. We had Brandon had some problems at the shop, so he wasn't able to make it last minute. And
Play for Life Comics.
Yep. So Play for Life Comics. If you're in Wake Forest, you should go check him out.
If you're not,
he's a great guy.
Local store.
That's right. So check out your local store. And yeah, so we were sad that he couldn't come, and Josh just decided to go to Georgia. So shame on him.
Spur of the moment.
So we were sad that he wouldn't be able to come, and a few other people weren't able to come. So it's just the three of us today, but hopefully it'll be just as fun. So we're gonna get started, and we will we'll put the list of the characters on the screen so that you can see them. You'll just pause the video, and you should be able to see them all. All right. We will see you on the other side. All right. So I'm gonna show you all our heroes and stuff. All right, over here we got our Legion, or Masters of Evil, about to call it Legion of Doom. So that's pretty cool. All the super villains. Dun, dun, dun. So you can see, I guess I'll need to come on this side. Actually, I can hold it this way. All right, that's right. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to show you multiple because we're running short on time. Oh yeah, got a whole lot of random people. Lewis, you can thank him. But who is that? I'm like, I have no idea. But Lewis does. All right.
Lewis and Pepperidge Farm, remember.
All right, so we will get started. I need to get that one on. Okay. There's pizza still laying out. It's alright.
I'll take a slice of pizza.
You should. It's delicious.
It is delicious.
Alright. I know, it's the best. Whoop. Alright, so you'll get up. The first part has a lot of up and down. The second part does not. Alright, so
It's not sponsored by Domino's, but it is fueled
by Domino's. Let's go. Alright, so
If you want this last piece.
we got a whole nother pizza we haven't touched yet.
I've only eaten one piece, but
Okay.
I can't get into it on a little long.
So here's your die. We're gonna roll, see who goes first. And if you win, you don't have to go first.
Yeah, because I'm number one. I'm number one.
Number 5.
13.
I
never win.
All right, so choose. Now make sure that you show the camera.
You
what
really want
get.
Gilgamesh? That's awesome.
He's gonna be done now.
No, he's right over there. Second
Right,
row.
right here.
Going for Gilgamesh?
That's not Gilgamesh. Oh, that is Gilgamesh, but we've got it for Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
The other one in the white loincloth right next to it. Yes.
All right, white
better.
cloth.
Gotta pick the hero with the loincloth.
All right, so
I just think that one looks cooler than the other one.
you got Gilgamesh.
He picked Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh. All right, so I guess that'd be me.
That's right, because we
All right, so I... Did we forget to put him in here?
Who?
Beta Ray Bill.
You might have forgotten to put him in there.
I forgot to put him on here. How did I forget this? I need Beta Ray Bill.
I mean, you're doing
Where is he?
your favorite.
He's over there.
In that stack.
All right, you can go ahead and go next, Lewis.
All right.
I'll cut it.
let's see. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? All right.
I'm picking Quasar.
Who's Quasar?
That's right.
There we go. Here, me first. Ha! I'm gonna turn this so people can see. Boom. Let's go. All right.
Quasar. And his Starfield costume. I love that.
Picking 7.
Definitely going with Moon Knight.
Ooh.
You know what he does? However, I always collected his cards growing up.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, no, those
So I
are
always thought he was really cool. I still don't know what he does.
I'm gonna take 1 second to mark this off.
Can he like absorb things in his
Moonlight?
belly?
Who did you get? Quasar?
Oh, yeah.
Quasar. Yeah, so I think I added Beta Ray Bill to the other list, and I took this from the original list.
Oh, well, that would
I think
explain
that's what happened.
that, yeah.
So
Quasar.
I think for my second pick, I will go with. I guess I can stand up and look.
Yeah, that's true. It might be helpful.
Okay, I see who that is. I think I'm gonna go with Warlock.
Ooh, mega powerful. Now, just for the record, when we do,
I'm not recording over here. Whoops. Hope it all works on that one.
just for the record, when we go for his mega powerful level, it's not with the Infinity Gauntlet.
That's right. So no, unless the weapon is classic to them.
Right. Which, I mean,
like
you
Beta
can
Ray's
argue,
hammer or
right,
Thor's hammer, it doesn't count.
right. You can actually argue this is classic to him, but
Yeah, but you know,
let's see.
I'm okay with saying no to that.
Let's see. Where did he go? Where did he go? He grows big. Black Knight, this cat right here. Really dug him in the 90s run on the Avengers. He's a good
Oh.
Yeah, I knew you were going to.
This was like the only comic I really liked growing up.
Yeah, no, it was
Superman and
excellent.
Avengers.
You're in good company, sir.
Yep. And one of the originals has fallen. Well,
Had to happen eventually, right?
of course. I guess that leaves me to go around the camera.
Yeah.
Captain America.
All right.
Let's go.
Classic Kirby cover.
I love me some Cap.
Jonathan bought me that
I
because
did.
it was $1. And hey, that's a great price for a comic book.
Gotta have my moral center.
Oh, this is true. This is very true. Let's see. Who do I want? I think this would have been harder with more people.
Yeah.
But now it's going to be harder for a different reason.
Right. How do you narrow it down?
Yeah. Let's see. Where is he at? I forget where he's at.
Should I be like diversifying my team?
You
You are
choose whoever you
diversifying
think will
your
win.
team.
All right.
I mean, that's
Nailing
a
it.
good.
Use whatever.
Oh, that's what the
help
problem
you
is. I was looking for a different costume for the character I was looking for, and it's what you get when you bring multiple versions of the character for them to choose from. Hercules.
Go with some Wolverine.
Ooh.
Familiar with this guy?
What's that?
This is the Hugh Jackman version.
No, that's the current one. Wolverine's gone. Hercules is gone. And I'm like Captain America.
Let's see now.
Hercules or Gilgamesh?
It's pretty evenly matched.
Okay.
I was gonna go that route. I think it's kind of blanking. Who I was about to choose somebody.
Who what?
No, I'm not gonna choose him. All right, so I think let's see. I really want to choose him. I'm not going to. I'm gonna choose She-Hulk.
Ooh, good choice. Good choice.
I don't know as much about her, but I think this cover looks a lot more interesting than the Hulk. And I get a little diversity. Let's go.
Yeah, I need a woman too.
I need a woman too.
Well, that's Captain Britain.
Nope.
So that's for him. Not Phoenix.
No.
He is not an Avenger character.
We didn't hire or pick a lot of X-Men, so we can save that for another draft.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
Probably will not do her justice. Scarlet Witch.
No, she's super powerful, dude.
Yeah,
Good choice.
I'll definitely lose it there.
I'll be picking Circe,
CLC.
another classic mythological character brought to life in true comic book form.
Alright, so we've all got 4 now.
I have 5.
You got 5?
Because he picked first.
How many do you have, Lewis? Did you go after me?
You should have 5.
I have 4. It goes Langdon first, and then me, and then you.
I have 4.
I think Langdon skipped.
Alright.
Whoops. All right. Well,
Alright, so I told you guys.
Okay, well, I mean, it all evens out, right?
This is true.
Alright, I just took so long, I think Langdon was just ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay. I think, let's see, I have 3 more.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose. Okay, I think I'll get those.
3 people. With this one pick?
No. I'm narrowing it down. Up or down. I'm gonna get War Machine.
Woo, yeah, that's great. He's a good character. And I love that costume.
I love this cover.
I like the
It's
one.
pretty awesome.
His Aries good.
He's Hercules' brother. Or some relation.
The
He's
God
pretty
of
powerful.
Death.
He looks cooler in the more modern one, but I hadn't read it. He's got like this huge axe and everything. It's pretty sweet looking.
But it's your turn, Langdon. I mean, Lewis.
I know.
JLL. Justice League.
Man, who am I gonna pick? Who am I gonna pick? Don't want to do that.
Oh, I didn't say this before, Langdon. If you see on the camera, on the top right, it's got little red numbers.
Yeah.
If it's not red for some reason, that means it's not recording. So if you see that,
Okay.
We're in trouble.
we're in trouble.
Feel bad, but that's okay. I want some diversity. So I guess I'll just do this.
Oh no. That's what I was gonna get. Man.
The movie made me do it. Otherwise, I would have left him purely as a defender. Because I've got a magic user already.
I'll go with the Wasp. Yeah. No idea what she does. She gets small though, right?
And stings. She's got the little blasts.
Wasp.
She led the Avengers at one point, so if you need a leader, then you've got Iron Man. So.
Spider, yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, I brought Spidey for Chase, but you know, he decided he couldn't make it because he had to work.
Lame. Alright, so I'm gonna go with Cable.
Oh, all right.
Love me some Cable.
Oh, dude, something's wrong with your comic.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what's on the table, but
I think it's just a little bit of wetness. It's fine.
okay, just making sure, man.
It's got the plastic back.
Yeah. All right.
Love Cable. This is a great series, too. Cool cover. Alright.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Man,
You're after me.
this is true, right? Let's see who I've
I
got.
haven't been keeping track like I did last time.
Yeah, me either.
Honestly, I mostly kept track last time because y'all were.
Let's see. What we got?
Spider-Woman.
Yep, the one that I like. No offense to Jessica Drew, I just am a fan of Julia Carpenter. Wonder Man's like Superman if you're wondering.
Alright, laying in line.
No pun on that. Sentry's like Superman. There are a lot of mega powerful characters. You got Thunderstrike, he's sort of like Thor. You got Drax, he's kind of like the Hulk. Honestly, I think the Hulk is still up there. You know.
You know, maybe I'll represent Chase here and get some Spider-Man.
All right, I'll give it to you.
Well, that makes it easy for me.
This is for you, Chase.
Iron Fist.
All right, so
Love me some Danny Rand. One of my favorite Marvel characters right there.
Are you disappointed that they canceled the show?
After season 2's finale, no. In general, yes, but
The show just didn't do justice.
it was never really felt like Danny Rand to begin with. He felt more like it in Defenders in season 2, but he was just what's it called? I felt like he was constantly trying to run into battle, and that's just not Danny Rand. He's more of a pacifist, and he tends to sit back and kind of let the trouble come to him. Or if something happens, he'll go help, but he's not like constantly like, oh man, I gotta go find the hand. Where's the hand? I gotta find the hand, and that's what the TV show was like. I was like, Danny Rand's kind of this guy who he acts like a monk, but he's in New York, like he's very monkish, and so he kind of sits back. He's always talking about bringing things to peace and unity, and he didn't do that in the show at all. So he talked like that sometimes, but he never really did it. There's a difference between talking like it and actually doing it. It's probably didn't get thing, man.
he belongs on the Fantastic Four.
Of course, you say
I
that.
picked Falcon.
Alrighty. Here, gonna roll. We got 20 villains, and we're gonna roll on this 20-sided die, and whatever comes up, it's gonna be those 7 villains. Alright. 20, so Taskmaster. Alright. It's 20. 9, that would be Ultron. Ooh. As much as I'd love to see Thanos, it's going to be a hard one to beat.
Yeah, right.
15, Venom. Oh, good thing he got Spider-Man, right?
I know.
Yeah. 5, Dr. Doom, let's go.
Excellent.
I think we got a better choice than we did last time.
Yeah. Whoops. We'll straighten it out in a minute.
2, that's Thanos. Good thing I got who I got.
Admittedly, it's without the Infinity Gauntlet. So.
Right. We didn't have Silver Surfer either. 20, where we did that. So we got, what, 5 now? Number 1, Loki.
Okay. It's
Okay.
too late. It'll slow it down.
Graviton.
Graviton.
Oh man.
Right there. I'll explain his power.
All right. I'm gonna give you a look at all our teams. We'll save the best for last.
Only because it's the other end of the table.
All right, we got Kang, Citizen Kang, Moon Knight, Iron Man.
Gilgamesh, dude. It's Gilgamesh.
That's Gilgamesh. It says Citizen Kang.
That's the name of the
Gilgamesh.
story.
Gilgamesh. Whatever.
Dude, here's another part of the Citizen Kang story.
Whatever. Wolverine, Vision, Gilgamesh.
Yeah, Scarlet
Scarlet Witch. Just ignore this part. It's Scarlet Witch. That's Wasp, and that's Spider-Man, and that's Langdon. Anything to say about yours?
I probably still lose with it.
I love the optimism, Langdon. All right. So for Luis,
Falcon.
Falcon, Quasar,
Black Knight.
Black Knight, Spider-Woman, Hercules,
Cersei.
and Doctor Strange. I've always got to ask him because I never know what his characters are.
If you don't know what the characters are, hunt this down on eBay. It has like a biography on like the first 30 years worth of Avengers stories. Also, if you want good Avengers stories, read this two-parter right here. The Avengers fight each other in this one, and then fight a bunch of dead villains who, some of them aren't really dead. Spoiler alert, Bucky came back. So.
Yeah, he brought all those just to show people.
That's right, because I like to do that sort of thing. Seriously.
All right, now the winning team. Iron Fist. Woohoo! Cable. Oh yeah. That's War Machine. Let's go. She-Hulk. Oh yeah. Captain America. Let's go. Warlock. The best. Beta Ray Bill. All right.
Well, you automatically win too, right? Because it's your channel.
I lost last time.
Yeah, I won last
I
time.
always won last time. All right, so Lewis, you went last time.
Yeah, I'm good if you want me to.
You want to go first? I'll go second, and then we'll give it to Layman, so he can kind of see what we're gonna do. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet, but. All right. I've got to think for a minute. This is tough. I need to see them a little bit better.
I know.
I'm fixing it. Did you hear what I said on the live stream, or were you?
I didn't get to watch that day.
I told them that your favorite insult to me was that I was silly. That you tell me like 1,000 times.
Well, right, because I have children and they tell me all the time that I'm silly, so it just sticks. So
let's see.
I guess we could just pull these down, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have room. Let's see.
You can be as unconventional with your pairings as you'd like.
Okay.
And you have
counter you and everything I do.
You can do whatever you want. I was just going to say with Iron Man, that is one of his more powerful armors because it's modular and you can add to it. That's the armor he originally added the Hulkbuster to. So, I know folks are all about extremists and whatnot, but that's my favorite Iron Man.
Okay.
That or the Silver Centurion armor. I could have swore I brought the Iron Man cover that's exactly like that one.
Let's see.
Okay,
I don't even
so
know.
I'm not sure.
if you need some information about villains,
This would be a funny pairing.
he watches fighting styles and picks them up.
Alright,
Like
so
you can learn a fighting style just by
I think
watching it.
I'm gonna put the most serious character I have against the silliest villain, just because I feel like it'd be hilarious.
Interesting.
I could see a Toad Cable. That would be so funny. Oh, let's see here.
He's not going to be as inspired in his choosing. Oh wow, actually, this will be interesting. Come on, you know exactly who he needs to fight against.
Thanos.
No!
You're gonna have me put him against Dr. Doom.
That is exactly who I'd tell you to put him against.
Yeah. Just-
Nerd boy dreams come true.
yeah,
At least in terms of comics.
that's a no-brainer.
Right, I was waiting for you to do that.
I wanted to save them for other things, but I really think this would be more simple.
Interesting.
Because, I mean, she's been on the Fantastic Four,
And the Avengers.
so
Oh, that's true.
I think that's mine. Boom!
Okay. I feel like Spider-Man has to be against Venom.
He's on the cover after all.
Requirements.
Yeah. Isn't that a beautiful cover too?
So Taskmaster is just straight like brawler, physical.
Yeah.
So he
It's all
he can copy moves.
weapons, that sort of thing.
So if he sees you fighting, he can copy it.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want my recommendation, Moon Knight versus Taskmaster, because Moon Knight is somewhat crazy,
Yeah.
and so like his fighting style is not orthodox, and therefore
He could probably still manage to copy some of the moves, but he'd have a hard time. That's why I put Iron Fist against him, because I was like, you know what? Even though Iron Fist, he could copy his moves, he couldn't copy Iron Fist.
right,
He wouldn't copy the power, and then Iron Fist just would overcome him.
dude. I'm
Either
pretty
way.
sure they fought on that Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon.
Did they?
I want to say,
They probably did.
It's pretty
'Cause
sweet.
That's where I learned about the characters, that show.
yeah. Nice. That's a great option because Doctor Doom is a magic user at times.
I'm trying to keep Gilgamesh away from magic users.
Yeah.
Who's going on over here?
Graviton.
Graviton.
So he
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Beta Ray Bill might win that match, but I know he'd win against Graviton. I don't know if he'd be better than some of the other heroes.
Oh, right.
Oh my gosh. I
But,
think I'm gonna lose against Thanos, so I'm just gonna throw the Wasp over here.
Hey, that's unorthodox.
well,
I like it.
that's what I thought I would do with Warlock, because I feel like he's gonna argue for Quasar.
I am going to argue hardcore for Quasar.
I think Warlock would beat him.
Controls gravity?
Yeah.
Controls gravity.
So he can make you light as a feather, or he took Wonder Man in this issue, or in a previous issue, he put Wonder Man in a pool underneath the water, and he couldn't get up until his concentration was broken. At which point he got up and started smacking.
If I were you, I might even put Wasp up against him. That'd be
Yeah.
interesting. Since
Yeah.
he can just shrink down to the,
This is true. Yeah.
and he wouldn't even. I mean, the gravity would still affect, but if he can't see you, like, but that's me. Don't
No,
just do
you're right.
that.
I don't really know what to do. I don't know if either of these. I don't know if any of my guys can beat Thanos.
I don't know.
None.
I think
I
I
think
would.
it's a waste of Wolverine.
I think I would have put Iron Man here against Ultron, and put your strong guy against Thanos.
Thanos.
I would
Maybe
put
drug
Iron Man
mental-
versus
Thanos.
Or
That would be my move. And I love this Iron Man, but I'm still gonna argue for my character.
Yeah, Warlock's gonna win. All right, so there's our picks. Let me show them to you real fast. All right, so against
go against Hercules.
Venom,
No, your guy's not fighting.
Yeah, no,
we've got Spider-Woman, Captain America,
Similar-ish.
and Spider-Man against Taskmaster. We've got Hawkeye. Oh, not Hawkeye. You're not listening to me, so.
Sorry.
This one, that's Falcon, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Iron Man and Moon Knight.
Iron Fist, dude.
Iron
Your dude
Fist.
is Iron Fist.
I'm sorry, I'm not reading. I'm trying to narrate. Ultron. I've got Hercules, War Machine, and Gilgamesh.
Oh, Citizen Kang.
Thank you. Against Thanos, we have Quasar, Warlock, and Iron Man. I do love that cover.
Isn't it great?
Doctor Doom, we've got Black Knight,
That's right.
boom, She-Hulk, and the Scarlet Witch. And against Graviton, we've got Cersei, Beta Ray Bill, there's the winner right there, and Wasp. And against Loki, we've got Doctor Strange, Cable, and Wolverine. Some of these I just picked the most amusing pairings. just because I would want to read it. Maybe that's why I lost this time.
Yeah.
Alright. So now the fun part. We get to decide
The fate of the universe.
who wins.
It will be me.
Yeah, right. I'm not letting you win this time. Okay. So,
There is no let. There is only one winning.
voting always against Lewis. No, okay. I wouldn't do that. That wouldn't be fun. Alright. So, Spider-Man. Is this a different pen? I think it is. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and then boom. So whenever we decide, I'll put a J and a Lang or a Lou, and that'll tell us, and we'll add it up, and whoever has the most individual wins. Alright, begin. Captain America is the easy choice here.
Is it really?
I think he is.
I look at like, so in a game of drafting where you had 61 choices, 21 of them were picked, followed by a game of dice rolling, with all that chance we still had a pairing with Spider-Man versus Venom.
Yeah.
Like that alone, Spider-Man.
I mean, on
what
the-
were the odds that would come?
See, okay, so I think both of your picks would definitely beat him. Definitely. But Captain America has the strategy over Spider-Man. So even though he has the strength, Captain America has the experience and the strategy.
Venom's also crazy.
So
Would Captain America be willing to actually put Venom down to stop him?
He would. He's Captain America. He's willing to go far and well, I mean, I don't think. He wouldn't kill him, but I mean, he would stop him. You know, that's his civic duty.
I put my character against Venom because she's a spider character.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Um, I love her. I think she's an awesome character, but yeah, it's going to be between Captain America
I think
and
if
Spider-Man.
that's the reason for picking Spider-Girl, Spider-Woman, you should just pick this. Your vote should go for Spider-Man.
Well, he does have the history.
He does have the history, but Captain America is definitely
I think either one of them
definitely
will beat him.
has the
How many
edge in
times-
strategy.
How many times has Captain America faced off with Venom?
Well, I don't think it matters.
But I
They
mean,
have faced off a couple of times.
Who would have more experience of knowing how to handle Venom?
Well, I mean, that's true, but Captain America, I mean, he has the knowledge of fighting so many more people than Spider-Man
He's also an
does.
old man.
And he's a strategist. Oh, an old man. Now, Spider-Man might...
Super soldier serum.
Spider-Man might be stronger than Cap.
He is.
But, I think the experience and the...
You might argue 1 ton versus 10 ton
Yeah.
strength.
I think the strategy and experience would easily give it to Cap.
But the mobility of Venom
But
as
then-
well can only be matched by Spider-Man of the two.
Then you have the other problem, though. If Venom took over them, I think Cap would have an easier time fighting it than Spider-Man does.
Precisely because of the previous history. Where
Right.
he was,
And Peter Parker is a lot younger than Captain America, and Captain America is like the symbol of hope. Like he would have a lot easier time overcoming the darkness than Spidey, I think.
Some really good points.
So not that I don't think Spider-Man would beat him, and it might be more interesting with Spider-Man, but I think Captain.
I don't know, Captain America.
I think Cap would do it better.
It's a more unconventional fight.
Yeah.
I think
I'm still not going to vote for Captain America.
well, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Honestly, I think I'll have to go with Cap just because
You don't want me to
he has the history as a soldier.
Yeah,
So of the
Let's
two,
go.
I think Captain America, given the right circumstances, might find it, causally or morally okay
Yeah.
to put a stop to Venom.
Is it because I'm bald?
He didn't want to say anything, but.
I really don't like bald people.
All right. So,
Yeah, so we all agree that Spider-Man wins.
all right. So, in the vote, that'll be me and Lewis vote for Cap, and
Must vote
for Spider-Man.
Thank you. I appreciate your vote.
All right, let's go. I got the first one. All right, so
Gilgamesh.
Taskmaster. I think this one's also between these two. Not because Falcon's not as good, but these are the superior fighters.
Falcon has the wings.
And Taskmaster could cut them off.
No.
If he takes the wings out, he's gone.
His wings are attached to his arms. He was trained by Captain America. I think that alone gives him a fighting chance.
This is the best martial artist in the Marvel universe.
Okay.
And Moon Knight's basically a Marvel Batman. So
Who's crazy?
with super strength.
With
Who's
with a
crazy?
little bit of insanity mixed in.
I'm not saying Falcon wouldn't beat him.
Would Falcon have the martial art expertise to go against?
No, not the martial arts, but he has the fighting training he got from Captain.
And he fights with the Avengers, so.
Plus, he's got the aerial stuff,
Right.
which would potentially throw a wrinkle in Taskmaster's ability to copy that.
Right. But I still think one of these two would be better. And obviously Iron Fist, because he's the best.
I mean, considering that Jonathan's favorite character is like Iron Fist, I feel like I should just vote for Iron Fist.
Let's go.
I'm really just about having fun. No one needs to win. We're all winners.
That's right. We're all winners here.
Vote for Moon.
Vote for my character. We're all winners here. Just vote for my character. No, I mean,
Considering I don't actually know much about Moon Knight besides the little that Lewis clued me into, I feel like I should not vote for Moon Knight.
well, I think Moon Knight, like you said, he's very similar to Batman, even though he's not Batman. But he's got super strength, so he'd probably plus.
If they fight
fighting.
at night.
If they fight at night. Yeah, that's true. So in the daytime, it might be a little more difficult for him because he's not as strong.
Right, physically they'd be.
Or on a day with no moon.
Right.
So it would depend on the battle. Well, let's say his peak strength,
Right.
which is so
At night.
at night,
Full moon.
he'd be able to take care of him. But I think with Iron Fist, just his training since birth and becoming the best martial artist in the DC universe. He'd have little.
Wow, he's so good he beats everybody in the DC universe.
Sorry.
That's right. I mean,
Man, he's going gas.
The Marvel universe.
Bronze Tiger going.
The Marvel universe. Sorry. Being the best fighter in the Marvel universe, that's why I vote for him. Not just because he's my character, even though he is.
Yeah, so if he hadn't been killed from behind by,
We're talking peak strength here, not
I know.
what the last things that have happened to the character. I mean, you're gonna say, "Oh, War Machine in the movie fell from the sky and broke his back,"
No, I'm just kidding.
so he can't be.
Moon Knight has died several times.
Oh, you don't mind him?
No, I'm talking about Iron Fist. He got killed
Yeah.
in the worst possible way ever. Somebody snuck up behind him and killed him. And he's like, dude, he's a martial artist. He would, sense something was
That sounds
coming.
like a certain speedster and Archer, DC.
Yeah, that sounds like
Well,
he's a
thank you,
hero in
DC.
crisis.
That's right. I know. Anyways, all right.
Nobody wants to buy my argument for Falcon.
But I think he'd
Trained by Captain America, he's got the wings that won't get trapped in anything because they're attached to his arms.
unless they get cut off.
Okay, if they get cut off. Which would probably be the first thing that Taskmaster.
So as a side note, if Hawk Girl gets her wings cut off, she can still fight. And I'm not saying that Falcon couldn't fight.
But he doesn't have a mace. That's a good point.
But that's his main fighting ability. Like she can still kick butt with a mace, or even with her fists without the wings, because she's a warrior. And I mean, he's a soldier, so he knows how to fight. But,
Right.
I mean,
Okay, so it's between these two, Iron Fist and Moon Knight.
All right.
So, yeah.
His skills will be hard to.
Convince me.
His skills will
Can you
be
tell
hard
me
to
more about
copy.
Moon Knight?
I agree.
Do what?
Can you tell me more about Moon Knight to convince you with it?
You want me to convince myself?
Yes, can you convince yourself?
He's hanging out here fighting with the master of Kung Fu, Shang-Chi.
Master of Kung Fu. So Moon Knight would definitely beat him, especially at night. During the day, it might be a little more difficult for him. So for him, it would be dependent on what time of day. Now, I know that we're considering it for his peak power. So
Right.
just considering the day at night, he is stronger and he is more irregular. But I'm sure Taskmaster has fought people who are
Help me
very
out.
irregular. Iron Fist.
No, hold on. Armor? At all?
So his fist, when he powers them up.
No. I know his powers. I'm
No,
asking
no.
about his costume.
No, but what I'm saying is
Okay.
his fists, when they're powered up, they can break metal. And so, like, he can stop swords and other things. So, but he's got no physical armor.
Well, that's what I was asking.
And it's just a costume.
Moon Knight has armor.
He's a street villain.
Street level.
Street level hero.
Yeah. He's not a villain.
Yeah.
Moon Knight does have armor.
He does have armor.
But I
And
think
a bunch of gadgets. Like
what I
this.
haven't talked about is his Iron Fist, which I think levels him off with the super strength because he can.
This is true. That's true.
You know, he even hit Luke Cage, who's got super strength, and he knocked Luke Cage out. So.
Nice.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
So I think even without super strength, with his awesome punches, especially when we're doing his best, which means 2 fists. I mean, there's no.
How much damage could he absorb though? Could he take in return?
Well, so for his fighting style, which I'm not mistaken is Kung Fu. I could be wrong about that. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's he. I mean, he can take some damage, but I mean, he's just a human. But I mean, if he hits it with his fist,
He's powered by a god, so I mean, not an Egyptian god. So we've got the
Except
mythology.
during the day.
Peak strength. Moon Knight can dish it and take it.
Except during the day.
Except during the day.
Right.
But a peak strength. Yeah.
You can dish it and take it.
Yeah. But he has the backing of a dragon.
Yeah, but his show also got canceled.
He hadn't even got it.
Okay, but the truth is, this guy should have been in a movie a long time ago,
Yeah,
or at
true.
least a TV
That's
show,
true.
and so I'm kind of annoyed that.
All right, I'm not
Based on that, I feel like I have to vote for Iron
I'm
Fist.
not
He's
sure.
at least in the MCU.
All right. So, what do we think? Iron Fist or Moon Knight? Raise your hand for Iron Fist. Moon Knight.
I don't
You can roll
care.
dice.
I feel like I do.
Don't roll dice. Just choose. Not gonna hurt either of our feelings,
It'll seriously hurt my feelings.
especially don't you.
Dude, it won't hurt my feelings if you pick Moon Knight.
Okay, if you were.
I feel like I have to pick Iron Fist just because he had a show.
Yeah, no,
Let's
that's
go.
Cool, that's cool. I definitely don't hate you. All right.
All right, 2. Let's go. This is doing better than last time. All right, Ultron. All right, so
Your armor's going to be immediately corrupted because you're not Tony Stark.
and I was gonna say I love War Machine, and I think he would beat Ultron, but your guys are definitely
So
better.
can Hercules heal like instantaneously? Because Gilgamesh can pretty much heal from all things as long as his mind isn't being like manipulated. So, and on top of having super strength and can shoot beams from his eyes and fly. Those are all things that I definitely did not read straight off the wiki page.
I forgot he had the IVs. But I have the Power Mace.
So it's basically
You do have a
Superman,
power
right?
base.
No, he's not Superman.
I said basically. He's not Superman. He's Gilgamesh.
Can he fly? Okay. I couldn't remember. I knew he was an Eternal. So
Yeah.
he and Cersei are from the same race of beings.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So they're basically the Marvel Kryptons.
No, they are like the Olympians.
Yeah.
They're actually from Olympia, and he's from Olympus.
Sounds like Krypton.
So,
Pretty much.
yeah, you know what? It's exactly the same thing.
They're exactly the same thing. No, I'm kidding. All right. Yeah.
If only he had gotten a cool costume, before that Superman got up and rolling out of bed, 80 years ago, he would have been the top hero. And honestly, I do want to see something done with
The
it.
only argument I think I could have for mine, and I don't think mine's in the running of this, it would be that he's used to technology. I mean, he works inside of technology. He's also a military man, but
This is true.
he's not super strong. Which
Yes, he is.
I thought
with
about-
the costume.
well, with the costume, but I think you're right. I mean, he's not as strong as these two.
No. These are God class.
I thought about putting
characters.
Beta Ray Bill against him,
Right,
then I
but
saw
you
this.
had to.
but I saw that you had Hercules there. I was like, I don't want to put those two against each other.
Yeah.
I want to put Hercules somewhere where I know he'll win.
Gatorade.
Beta real.
Let's go Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill's one of my favorite Marvel characters. Spoiler alert.
Or
for the
Space
video
Thor.
we'll do. That's right.
Yeah, so.
So convince me, Hercules or Gilgamesh? It's gonna be one of those two.
Notoriety.
Right.
People know who my guy is.
I know Gilgamesh,
Gilgamesh
although
is
I don't
pretty-
know either one of them in the Marvel universe.
Right, but you know him and him from mythology.
Sure.
Okay,
And
so there's no.
Gilgamesh is pretty much like the original hero as well. So.
And he shoots laser beams. I mean,
And he can heal.
I guess you do have that going for you because it is the oldest literature we've got, right?
And I mean, he's got the healing factor.
who would win in a arm wrestling match? Langdon or Lewis? No, I'm kidding.
My body is breaking down.
I'm more asking Lewis because he would know. Theoretically.
I think the slight edge goes to Hercules.
Yeah,
Just in
why?
the power department. Because he's actually a god where he is not.
Okay.
So.
Can Hercules heal from all the any damage that he'll get from?
It depends. Like he took a beating from the wrecking crew and Mr. Hyde and Power Man Goliath, whatever you want to call it, Evil Goliath, and got knocked into a coma. But they didn't. I mean, they were straight up pulping him. And he took a pounding from Hulk when he didn't have his immortality and died. And then his dad Zeus brought him back. So.
Can he fly? Can he fly to keep up with Ultron?
He can't fly. He can't fly. So your guy does have the advantage there.
I-beams.
No, but he has the power mace that shoots
A power mace.
energy. Yeah. You ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about these two characters in Marvel.
I'm very sorry.
Although currently it looks like Captain America is going to beat him.
They're together. Gilgamesh.
Well, they are together, but
It's just like giving him a lift.
Citizen Kang, the Conqueror, plucked him out of time and pitted him against Captain America. And then Captain America reminded, hey, I know you, we're friends, and we worked together on the Avengers, and stop fighting me. Oh, yeah, okay. And then they were buddies. But
So it seems as if so that's the thing. Super strength.
Hercules.
Slight advantage.
Right.
Flying. Gilgamesh. I-beams. Yeah, I guess it's kind
I
of
got
similar.
energy
Yeah, it's kind of
beams with the
similar.
power
Kinda
mace.
similar. Healing. Probably slight edge Gilgamesh because he can actually pretty much heal.
Yeah.
As long as
Probably.
his brain is not hit
Right.
by someone's psychic powers.
But is your guy immortal? Mine is, and if I remember the mythology, he's not immortal because he decided to take a bath and lost his chance to be immortal. Isn't that right? Do I remember that
So
correctly?
he wanted to be clean, is what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
That's what he was
sounds
doing
like
in
points
the
for
bath.
Gilgamesh.
That's what he was doing.
Yeah. All right, Jonathan.
Man, I don't know. Like,
Your roll dice.
I don't know.
Apparently he's not doing that, so you're gonna vote War Machine, aren't you?
Let's go, War Machine.
There's just a tie.
Oh, there's not usually.
No, we're not going to give a tie.
My dude's royalty too. See, it's his Prince of Power up there. Do you have a cool nickname? Forgotten Hero, right?
Forgotten
Isn't
Hero,
that? Yeah.
and just Hero.
The Forgotten One, right? The
Forgotten
Forgotten
One.
I
One.
want to
He's also known just by Hero.
That's right.
I really feel like I don't know anything about these.
Isn't he also
like-
known by Citizen Kang as well?
No, only when Jonathan forgets who he is.
That's right.
Because he's the Forgotten One, so
Yeah.
it kind of makes
Forgotten
sense.
one.
Here's an argument. My guy's been an Avenger a lot longer than he was.
It's true.
So what I was going to say is, I want to give it to Gilgamesh because he flies, but I'm leaning toward Hercules because I think because he's immortal.
I am immortal.
And as you're saying, he's probably slightly stronger.
Yeah.
So I'll go with Hercules.
So do we need to vote or is
Yeah.
it official?
All right.
Hercules.
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh?
Hercules. Almost gave you an extra vote. All right. So, Thanos.
All right.
I think this is going to be between Quasar and Warlock.
What do you think?
Not
I
because
don't know anything about Quasar nor Warlock.
so Warlock was in the original Infinity Gauntlet story, and then became part of the Infinity Watch. And he's basically a masterful power dude. He actually carries the Infinity Gauntlet around for a while, and then
He gets it at the end
breaks
of the
it apart.
story.
So,
Yeah.
but we're not counting the Infinity Gauntlet because it's
That's
not.
right.
Because it just doesn't make sense. It's not really his weapon, even though he uses it from time to time.
Right.
It would just be unfair.
That's right.
Because he's pretty amazing. Anyways,
Okay. What about
I don't
Quasar?
remember his power.
He's
so.
the Jesus of Counter-Earth. Warlock? Yeah. He died and came back. Ironically, he's like,
I mean, you gotta vote for
The
Jesus,
next-
right?
he's like the next step up the evolutionary
Yeah.
chain for humanity. That's what Warlock is.
See, I think for you, Iron Man's just gonna hold Thanos off until
Yeah, I don't think.
Gilgamesh can get there to help him out.
If he beats Ultron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my
Scarlet
argument.
Witch would help too.
Yeah, that's true. Because she
She should be able to take Dr. Doom.
I don't know.
It might take her a while, but she can get it.
Okay, here's my argument for Quasar. He throws a fight with Silver Surfer just because otherwise the universe is doomed in that issue. Laying right there.
Okay.
So, if Silver Surfer can hang with Thanos, Quasar can too. He's got the Negabands, and y'all watch. This next Miss Marvel movie, she's going to get those, and that's going to be the only thing that helps her stand up against Thanos. So, bet money on that. Whichever camera's picking me up now.
Warlock's really the reason why Thanos lost. He orchestrated.
Yeah, but he's not in the movies officially
Of
yet.
course he's not.
But the Negabands are going to show up, and they're going to be the reason that Thanos gets beat.
Yeah,
So.
but Quasar won.
That and Doctor Strange, and I have Doctor Strange one.
He's not in there, and the Infinity Gauntlet is. So both the weapons that they're holding are.
Oh yeah, but mine are actually, true to the character. They're what the original
Okay.
Captain Marvel
What?
had. And Captain Marvel, the original dude, was Thanos' like Superman. So, argument made.
I mean, Warlock was kind of purposed around the entire.
No, he wasn't. Nope.
Then
For
he
a
got-
long. Nope. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He first appeared in the Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Counter Earth.
Tell
you.
he's basically Jesus, like you
Oh,
said.
Uh-huh.
How can
On,
you not vote for him?
Counter Earth.
I want to vote for you, Jonathan, because Lewis just screwed me on the last one. But Lewis is doing a really good job arguing right
That's
now.
because I
Sorry.
only know so much about Warlock.
Right.
But
I
I
gave
mean-
him this, and he hasn't even bothered to look at it yet.
He is the. You gave? Oh yeah, you did. He is the reason why Thanos lost the first time that he got the gauntlet. Without Adam Warlock, we wouldn't have known about Thanos. He's the one that really saved the.
What are you talking about? Thanos was around for a long time, doing some screwed up stuff. And you know where he first appeared? Iron Man, number 55.
No, I'm not saying.
So you want to start arguing for your character?
I'm saying the reason he lost the Infinity Gauntlet.
Right.
Right. He had the most power in the entire universe, and he was beaten because Warlock's gathered the Avengers and other heroes to win. And if it weren't for Warlock, the Marvel universe would have been lost.
But
That's how awesome he is.
they're fairly evenly
And then,
matched
like, he was
otherwise.
so good that he was able, and he was trusted with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Dude, this guy has the weapons. The original guy tasked with taking out Thanos.
How good is he without his weapons?
He was trained by Captain America.
Okay, so Warlock doesn't need weapons.
He has an Infinity Stone.
He gives
He
it up.
has an Infinity. No, he doesn't.
Well,
He keeps one of them. He's part of the Infinity Watch.
right.
So
well,
what can
I mean,
Quasar do?
he
without
doesn't
his
have it to
bands?
begin with.
Nothing. He's a human being.
Is he really?
Yeah.
So he's 100% dependent on his weapon.
Yeah.
So is Iron Man.
Well, yeah, but I'm not voting for Iron Man.
All
Yeah.
right, that's all the arguments I
But
got
he
for him.
has.
I'm stretching it as thin as I can.
He has the most powerful weapon in the universe that isn't the Infinity Gauntlet or the Ultimate Nullifier,
He's
which would
basically
take
a
out.
Green Lantern.
Okay. Yeah. Except he has a much cooler costume.
Oh my God,
You gotta-
basically Jesus. So. Hey, you're the one who gave me that argument. I'm kidding. All right, I'm done. All in favor of Quasar, raise your hand. All right, Lewis wins. Warlock, let's go.
I want to be the decider in who wins this, because I'm not.
All right, Dr. Doom. All right, I don't know anything about Black Knight.
Yeah.
Explain.
Yes, so
Explain.
he has a
That's my
mythical
best,
sword. Not that one there. That's his lightsaber model. He has the ebony blade that the more you use it, the greater the bloodlust becomes. So if you stab somebody, you know, you're going to want to stab more people.
Oh,
So that's why he actually goes to the little lightsaber look there. He led the Avengers about this point. So that's why I picked him. He's my de facto leader. And that's right, de facto leader even with Doctor Strange. As he can hold his own physically with Captain America to some degree. I mean, obviously, the longer it goes on, the greater the edge for Captain America. He's basically he falls in the line of other Black Knights that sort of originate with Arthur and the Merlin legends and stuff. So.
How would he fare against like the whole mental powers of Doctor Doom?
Dr. Doom doesn't have mental powers.
What
Yeah.
does he do then? He manipulates things.
He can manipulate technology. probably.
Technology, yeah.
Because when I say mental, I mean not just physical. Like he's not just going to go on a fist-to-fist.
Oh, like his strategy and intelligence?
Yeah.
Right, so he would try to trap any of the characters before they actually get to him, but he will engage in hand-to-hand combat if he has to, Dr. Doom. And then he relies on his armor and his magic.
So I think Scarlet Witch has the best magic against him.
Right.
But I wonder if she'd be able to hold her own against an army of
Isn't
Doom
Scarlet Witch
bots.
like incredibly powerful than like the Marvel?
She
universe
is.
in
She's
general?
super mega powerful.
And
That's
I
right.
also feel like he would be able to outsmart her. Which I think is the same thing with She-Hulk, but I think She-Hulk could withstand the Doom bots without any problem.
Kind of like Luke Cage did that one time.
Yeah.
You need to look that issue up. It's hilarious.
Or the Hulk would.
Dr. Doom fails to pay Luke Cage for his services, so he comes to Latveria and punks him. He's like, "Don't stiff me."
That would be my argument for
It's
She-Hulk.
an old '70s
is
comic. You should look it up. It's really.
It would really take a lot of thinking for Dr. Doom to really take her on.
Yeah. So, but my guy's what is he? A biophysicist. So he's smart too.
Can he hold on against a Legion of Doom?
Bots.
That's what I meant. Legion of Doom bots.
Is She-Hulk would she?
Because you know if you're gonna fight Dr. Doom.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to-
she's like the Hulk, but not to the same degree.
So still just really lame then.
Huh?
So still just really lame then, just like
Lame.
invulnerable and
Oh, yeah.
just ultra
Yeah.
powerful.
Right.
So we should automatically just vote for She-Hulk.
Uh,
I say we vote for Scarlet Witch because
mega powerful. Right.
mega powerful.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's.
She did screw up the Marvel Universe one time, and everything was affected by it.
That's pretty powerful. Could
House
She-Hulk
of
do
M.
that? Could She-Hulk do that?
No,
Could
I just ignored
Nope.
that series.
I'll just. Well, yeah. But after that, she came back and said no more mutants.
That's the one that I know. I think that's dumb.
Well, they undid it in X-Men versus Avengers.
Yeah.
So,
But they weren't X-Men because there weren't mutants.
well, there were. There was a small number of them.
Okay, so there weren't all mutants gone. It was just
Right.
so her power didn't work.
Not fully. No.
Hmm.
But it did when she said whatever the reverse of that would be.
Okay.
At this point, I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
'Cause I'm sorry, Marvel. I don't care.
I know she's very strong and powerful. She's one of the most powerful magic users in.
If he
in
convinced
Marvel.
her that he was her dad, because Marvel, you keep
I
screwing
forgot
that
about
up.
that. I forgot about that. He is her dad.
No, he's not. Magneto is her
Oh,
dad.
sorry. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Sorry. It's been a long day.
Dude, well, it's Marvel's fault, really, because
Yeah.
they keep changing it.
Yeah, you're right. It's Magneto. But I feel like Dr. Doom would be able to outsmart her. That's my only problem.
But why wouldn't he be able to outsmart She-Hulk?
I mean, he would, but she could always punch her way out.
Couldn't Scarlet Witch just use her magic though? To get out of it?
It's not as cut and dry as all that. Because she's not... So her mutant power affects the probability of things within the sphere, her hex bolts and things like that. She's not truly a magic user. She's a somewhat of a newbie magic user. So,
Interesting.
I think my dude could take down the Doombots.
I'm not saying he wouldn't, but he'd struggle a lot.
I think he'd die in a fight with Doctor Doom by himself, though. I think the only one that can go toe-to-toe with Doctor Doom is going to be She-Hulk. I think Scarlet Witch could do some damage, but in the end, I think she would go down.
I have a feeling they'd all be able to beat him, although I don't know anything about Black Knight.
You should. He's really cool. At least in that run.
I mean, I like the lightsaber, so
Yeah.
that's pretty sweet.
It's a photon sword.
Whatever. All right.
So it gets stronger every time it kills somebody?
Not
That
that one,
gets
the
more
ebony blade.
lustily.
Is the blade black?
It is.
That'd
It's
be
the ebony
awesome.
blade, yeah.
There's a black lightsaber. It's held by the Mandalorian leader.
Interesting.
So, anyways, all right. So all in favor for She-Hulk?
I don't.
All right, in favor for Scarlet Witch.
I was going to go for Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. All
Black
in favor
Knight,
for
Black
Dark Knight.
It's an ebony blade.
All right, let's go. Okay.
So Jonathan is technically the winner.
Well, not yet. We still got two more. You could win both of those.
Oh, okay. That's true.
But thanks anyways for admitting what was coming. All right, Graviton.
We'll make this quick. Cersei's the winner.
Cersei's the winner. What are you talking about?
Dude, physically she's like powerful like Rogue. She has the eye beams like Gilgamesh. She can fly. She's got magic. She's got these energy beams out of her hands as her hand is glowing there.
He's basically Thor.
Right, and Thor got punked by Graviton. Look it up.
But he can still beat him.
Well, she can beat him too.
He can.
She used her feminine wiles like the Avengers did to beat him in that issue.
He gets. She gets stuck. What is she gonna do? Like, is she?
She's going to turn him into a pig like she did Odysseus in the Odyssey.
And he's gonna throw his hammer and smack him.
No! Graviton will cause it to drop to the earth.
I don't think he can.
Oh, he can totally do that. Go watch the Earth's Mightiest Avengers Heroes episode with Graviton. It's amazing.
I think Barry will can.
Because he's punking the Avengers and he's like, I'm the strongest one of all! And then the Hulk shows up and he's like, is that right? And it's excellent. If you've never watched that cartoon and you're into the Avengers, you should totally watch that cartoon. It is exceptional.
Can one of you guys argue for the Wasp?
Do you want us to?
Well, the reason I said Wasp was I felt like she could shrink so small that.
Does he have to target somebody with his power, or can he just target like a general area?
You can do a general area. I've got a comic where he like literally lifts an island into the
But I felt like she could get to such a small size that
according to the movies.
it wouldn't really.
According to the movies.
It wouldn't affect. They wouldn't really feel it.
That sounds like a really good argument.
So, like.
If the Atom can take out Darkseid, I think you can make the argument that the Wasp can take out Graviton.
Yeah.
She has feminine wiles too, so that's why I think she or Cersei could be Graviton.
Is Graviton easily seduced?
Yeah. Yeah. He digs on Tigra.
I mean, just look at that.
If
horse
not in
race.
that one, the other one. Yeah.
He could seduce.
All right, that's getting a little creepy. At least they're women. We're crossing lines, Jonathan. Let's not go there.
I'm just nothing. I mean, he's
Dude is
basically
mega
Thor.
power.
Thor
He is
could,
mega powerful.
If Thor can take him, he can take him. That's how I go. Thor might be more powerful, but
Thor couldn't take him by himself.
not with that attitude.
No. Well, I mean, it's his attitude. I'm just reporting the facts there.
I mean, he could always throw his hammer through the earth, go around and
No,
knock him
because
out.
he would stop. Like he has his own personal gravity field that would stop that before it got to him.
But only if he could see it.
Dude, he would feel it coming toward him.
He would feel it coming.
In his gravitate, yes, he would sense the attack coming.
I don't know about that.
I do.
Does he have lightning power too?
No.
No, because he's not the god of thunder.
Oh, your guy's
Makes
not
sense.
either. He's a horse-faced dude with a.
No, that's what I was talking about. My guy.
Your guy's not Thor.
Well, I know. That's why
He's
I
not
said
the god
because
of
he's not the
thunder.
god of thunder.
Okay, thank you. All right, just making sure.
That's why I said.
I thought you were insulting my
Fine.
character.
Seriously.
I think we can all agree that
Seriously.
the Wasp wins this one.
Are you giving it to me?
I said seriously.
Okay, well that's the argument I was making.
So.
All in favor of Circe?
I'll vote for her.
Did I just get a
Beta Ray Bill.
unanimous?
I mean, I changed my vote to Beta. I'm kidding. Lev, not Lev. It's Lou. All right, the last one. We got.
Do
Loki.
we even need to do this?
It's clearly Wolverine.
It's clearly Doctor Strange.
Clearly, Cable.
It's clearly the Sorcerer Supreme.
Jonathan convinced me it's Cable.
Cable could always go back in time. Anything Loki does, he could just undo.
But Loki would sense he was going to do that.
Yeah. But,
And he'd have a contingency
Alright.
plan.
I mean...
Mine's magic user versus magic user. Come on now.
Yeah. Well, I mean... Yeah, okay. It is true. And Doctor Strange is more powerful in that sense. Although... The problems Doctor Strange would have is Loki is a god. And
This is true,
He
this
has
is true.
strength.
Your dude is just a...
And he could take a lot of
Yeah.
Now Cable, I think is a lot grittier and would come up with a lot more lethal opportunities to take out Loki
This
than
is
Doctor
true.
Strange would.
This is true.
Um,
Here's the one thing that's the problem though. You see his metal arm?
uh-huh,
You know why he has that metal arm?
because he lost the other arm.
Nope. Because his body's ravaged by the techno-organic virus. And if he loses his concentration long enough, it'll take over his whole body.
Okay.
And so, yeah, he's all the time holding that in check, which is why he's never as powerful as he actually could be.
Yeah,
Because that would screw him up, so.
that's fine.
So what would Loki do to break his concentration?
Yeah.
What would he do? Give me
I
some
don't know.
I don't think he breaks his concentration.
I mean, well,
He's an old guy. He's been around for a long time. He's fought lots and lots of things. He's a warrior. He's not going to break his concentration. He might come close, but he's not going to do it.
I don't know. So if he inflicted enough pain on him, Loki has the rock trolls that he would have to get through. And those are all strong enough to stand up and fight Thor hand to hand. Now he does have a big gun, so I guess
He's also got
shoot his way through.
That's right. He's got lots of future technology that would could easily take it. I also feel like it'd be harder to trick Cable because he's just so used to all those to such weird things.
If it were if you had pitted Cable against Doctor Doom, I might agree with you. Because he's from the future, so he'd have a way to counter the tech. He would also be vaguely aware of Earth's history in relationship to Doctor Doom, but not Loki. Loki is from Asgard. That's a whole different realm. A magical realm that Doctor Strange would be all too familiar with. So, I'm going with Doctor Strange.
But he probably would, since he's from the future, probably could have known what would happen and how to beat him.
Earth's history.
Yeah.
So he'd be familiar with Earth's history.
And Loki's part of Earth's history.
At times.
Yeah, so he knows Loki. He knows how he fights.
Well,
He knows all about Thor too.
except in the future he's fighting a war. Like he's always busy fighting that war. If you look into it, he's always trying to figure out a way to stop Apocalypse. So it's not just he's sitting around got nothing but time to plan against Loki. So I don't know.
I mean, is Apocalypse God status?
Near.
Near, but not.
definitely Omega
Cable
level.
cannot stop Apocalypse.
Right. He's definitely Omega level.
Loki's
mutant.
not as big, I think, as Apocalypse is.
I mean, Apocalypse has more powers, but Cable still hadn't stopped him. So, you know. And it looks like that's X Cable, as though he might be dead. Is that the case? See the gold X there?
No, that's just
I know, it's stylized.
Killed him.
I'm trying to, so that my guy can step in and win.
Alright, so those are the arguments.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it any more succinct than that. My guy is trained to take on characters like Loki.
Okay. My guy has fought wars to take on people.
Not like Loki. No.
Like any sorts.
No, just.
I mean,
just
we fight
Apocalypse.
mutants. He fights mutants all the time, and they do some weird stuff.
Yeah, but Loki's fought mutants before.
So,
Done some weird stuff there too.
you mean Doctor Strange?
No, I said Loki.
So,
So he would know how to take out Cable.
Cable's too hard and stubborn to be taken out by a character like Loki.
I don't know.
I do know. Alright, all in favor of Doctor Strange, raise your hand. Oh, all in favor of Cable. Okay. Man,
Thank you.
Get anything. Good game, sir. Alrighty.
So there you have it.
I told you guys I would not win.
Didn't win anything, but not for
Lack
lack
of
of
arguing.
trying.
Yeah.
I mean, these two were paired really well.
Yeah, no. If he hadn't picked Captain America there, I would probably just. I mean,
If I hadn't put,
Who would you have paired Gilgamesh better with?
nobody. Maybe Loki. That'd be the only.
I mean, I would have flip-flopped these. Have Iron Man against Ultron, who he's probably better off fighting, and have Gilgamesh against Thanos because he has probably have a better time against him.
Because he is a physical threat without
Right.
the Infinity Gauntlet. So.
And Gilgamesh is a lot stronger than Iron Man. So, like, if that had been the pairing, I would have argued for Iron Man or Hercules instead of, Hercules versus Gilgamesh.
If it had been Iron Man, I would have picked Iron Man that. Because
Right, 'cause
he's got the know-how to take out Ultron.
And some things he's the creator of him, even though he's not actually the
Right.
creator.
Right.
So,
Twould be Hank Pym, a.k.a. Goliath, a.k.a. Giant Man, a.k.a. Ant-Man, a.k.a.
Hank Pym.
Yellow Jacket. That was what it was. And at one point, I think the Wasp as well.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
when the Wasp died, and he took her.
Well, I'll tell you, when we were doing Doctor Doom, I was like, man, I should have put Cable against Graviton and Beta Ray Bill against Loki.
That would have been, yeah, you would have
'Cause
won
I think
that.
I probably could have won both, even, because I think Cable would have found a way to reverse the gravity
Maybe.
with future tech.
Maybe.
So.
It's all a matter of strategy.
Oh, well.
So,
Yeah, I hated to put Beta Ray Bill against Goddess.
yeah.
It's a poor character. It's sad that he didn't win. And that was it. So there was lots of fighting. There was lots of arguing. And in the end, Lewis won again. So, it is what it is. Here they come. We had a great time though. Sad that Landon didn't even win one. But hey,
Not sad. I didn't deserve to win any.
it's alright, you know.
To put it like the Macho Man Randy Savage, it is what it is.
There's always next time. We hope you enjoyed it. We had a great time, like I said. And,
At some point, I'm going to get my grand prizes for winning both rounds.
Yeah. So, congratulations, Lewis. Again, you are the master of the Avengers and the Justice League. But we've got plans for others. And I think I'm going to take those home.
Yes.
So,
Maybe.
let us know what you think.
He's at least going to take the ideas home and think them over
That's
before
right.
we come back here
Lewis
again.
wins.
So let us know what you think. Did you enjoy this?
If you want a particular team, like the Defenders or the Champions or some random group you want to see us do, put it in the comments below.
Yeah. So let us know. Let us know who you would have picked. Like what of the characters. You can see the list at the beginning of the video. Who you would have picked for your Avengers and why. You know, we're interested in that. And again, we're working on a way that we can do this live so that we can include you in there. But not sure how that'll work. So we'll figure that out sometime maybe. And
You can help us pick our teams.
there you go. So let us know what you think, and leave us a like, leave us a comment, let us know whatever. And if you're new here, welcome to the family. We're glad you come to the channel and everything. So, but if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that, and
Like us on Facebook.
like us on Facebook with the same name, Superhero Chat. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
We will catch you next time.
Play for Life Comics.
Yeah,
Support your local comic
that's
store.
right. Peace. Boom.